Guitar Maniacs, it's Pete Thorn. Hey, welcome to my studio, and I hold here for my friends at Crazy Tube Circuits, all the way from Greece. It's the Constellation Fuzz. This is inspired by great British fuzzes of yore, and they just packed a whole bunch of great fuzz circuits in one little pedal. So this is an awesome space saver, certainly one of the most comprehensive and full-featured fuzz pedals that I've ever come across, with a whole bunch of different sounds in it. You heard it on all the guitar parts on the track at the beginning of the video, as well as the bass. It worked great on bass, too. So it's a true germanium fuzz pedal, which means it does that magic roll-off clean thing with the volume on your guitar. More on that in a bit. I'm actually going to demonstrate that. Let's talk about some of the different circuits that we got in here, because there's a whole bunch of different settings. The number one setting is labeled FF, okay? That's like Dallas Arbiter Fuzz Face. The next one, I'm just going to read off their webpage here, is called VTB, inspired by the Sola Tone Bender. Brighter, but at the same time, a polite fuzz pedal. The next one is called 3.2. That's inspired by the Sola Tone Bender Mark 1.5, often described as a darker and heavier fuzz face. Next setting is labeled number 2. That is going to be the Sola Tone Bender Mark 2, wild and saturated fuzz with lots of sustain. Next one's a Rangemaster treble boost style. And the next one is actually treble boost mixed with fuzz, and I love that sound. It's super cool because you can get that aggressive top, treble boost kind of sound, but then blend in some thick, saturated fuzz, and it was just a great sound. So for the lead guitar parts on the track at the beginning of the video, I mainly used that. I did one with one of the fuzz settings, but the other ones were all that fuzz blended with treble boost, because I just kind of fell in love with it. It's a great sound. So what I want to do now is solo some of the parts from the track outside of the mix so you can hear them clearly, and I'll detail which setting I used on those. And then besides that, I'm just going to play a little bit more through the pedal and turn the knobs and stuff, and also demonstrate that cleanup that you can get with the pedal. So here we go. It's the Constellation from Crazy Tube Circuits. So the Constellation is a true germanium fuzz pedal, and to get the best and coolest tones out of it, what you're going to want to do is run it early in your chain without a buffer in front of it. And the reason is, with germanium pedals, there's this direct connection between the pickups of the guitar and the pedal itself, and they kind of form a circuit, and you get this magic stuff when you roll down the volume on the guitar. The pedal also will sound kind of overly bright and a little bit kind of just not too cool if you put a buffer in front of it. So I wanted to talk just about this for a second, because I love this phenomenon. It's something that Hendrix used to great effect back in the day, and it's just a really, really, really cool sound. So, I've got my old Marshall amp set just kind of on the verge of breakup. If I was to roll down to 7 or 8 on the guitar, it would clean up completely. Okay, so really cool sound. If I turn on the fuzz, it's pretty all out, just, gnarly goodness. With the tone that I've got going right now. But watch what happens when I roll down the volume on the guitar. Which is a different sound than this. Right? With the pedal off and the volume on with the guitar on 10, it's a really, really cool tone as well. But the pedal adds this glassy highs thing that's magical when it's on and you roll down the volume on the guitar. So that's the magic of a germanium pedal right there, and what it can do for your tone. I love that sound. I mean, there's so much versatility and range in your guitar when you use a fuzz like this. Just right there on the volume control, you've got a full range from crazy all-out fuzz to a glassy, really sparkly, vibey cleans. guys, thanks for watching my video on the Constellation Fuzz from Crazy Tube Circuits. This is a terrific sounding fuzz pedal with all kinds of different sounds in them, and if you can only have one fuzz pedal, this is a great choice because it does so much stuff. And it's a treble booster to boot, and a treble booster and fuzz at the same time to boot. So there's a whole bunch to love about this pedal. I always say this, but Crazy Tube Circuits, I've never tried a pedal from them that I didn't just really dig. All their stuff sounds great to me, so I'm a really big fan of their company. You can check it out further at the website that you see there on your screen. Please hit subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little bell beside the subscribe button, and you'll get an alert every time I put out a new video. Hey, I'm Pete Thorn. Take care. See you soon.